Replicon Radio is brought to you in part by Lex the X-Master and the Shadow Army. Woo! What up, y'all? We're back. We're here.
You're welcome for the behind-the-scenes banter.
Wasn't much.
Wasn't much, but yeah, whatever.
We're back up on YouTube. We're live. We're doing a thing. We here. What's up, bro?
What up?
What's up, buddy? What are you doing over there?
I don't know. My mic's not on.
Yeah, I don't hear him in the mic, sir. Do you, where are we at? Come on. What are we doing with the mics now?
Why? It's on.
I don't hear him.
I don't either. You there?
You haven't pressed any buttons.
They're all... Oh, this button.
Yeah. Jesus, you didn't... Okay, first of all,
now
you
didn't hear me.
First of all,
that's what happened before. Somehow I pressed that button instead of that button.
Oh, damn.
Now you can hear me.
Huh. So your mic was on. It just wasn't on for us to hear.
Yeah.
Correct.
When we went on break, I pressed it for us not to be able to hear it, but it was still on.
Whoopsies.
Oh, well. So anybody that not listening to this on Spotify, iTunes, Apple, Stitcher, Spreaker, on RepliconRadio.com, you didn't get to hear Rue, whatever Rue says when nobody's listening.
Yep.
You heard me talk shit about y'all.
Some bitch.
He's like, these motherfuckers. But anyway, we're here. We're back. We're doing the damn thing. If you guys are just tuning in and you're wondering what the heck's going on, Anybody Killer was supposed to be on the show this evening, and something happened. We don't know what. They unfortunately had to cancel last minute.
You don't know his pronouns. You don't know what he wants to go be identified as.
That's true. Them, they, and them.
Them, they are. Yeah.
Or reschedule nonetheless.
He, him.
February 22nd. Meet back here in 2 weeks. Anybody Killer will be on the program, and we will be premiering some new stuff as well. So that'll be fun.
Sorry, y'all.
That doesn't mean
the fun does not stop.
we won't have a guest.
We were working hard behind the scenes, and by we, I mean he, they over there, looking right at B.
That's right.
He's still furiously texting away, trying to figure out things, line up things. Tell him to pick up a can of SpaghettiOs, man. This shit is good.
So we're at least gonna have a special guest. We're not gonna announce it till it happens.
I am excited about that, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Someone we have not heard from in some time.
Yeah, so Anybody Killer will be here February 22nd. Don't forget.
Don't forget to hit that subscribe button on your way out, y'all.
Well, they're not even here no more because the title doesn't say ABK anymore.
Ah, fuck. Did you put not ABK?
Well, that's not true. The streaming one still says that. We'll have to change that. It's too late.
Which things get weird if you try to change the streaming title in the middle of the show.
Where's my freaking... But we're gonna I don't know. What do you guys want to get into? You want to play a game? You want to do the history? It's up to you guys. Do your thing.
We're doing it.
You got questions or something
We're doing
over there?
I think he was looking up some trivia questions.
Are you gonna come with the This Week in History?
The common knowledge shit.
I mean, you only gave me like 5 minutes to do some research real quick.
So you're not ready?
I am not.
All right. Well, we got this week. Tony, you can get started on This Week in History probably, right?
Y'all ready to go to sleep? Y'all ready to go to sleep?
I'm looking at now, you guys will never fucking get any of these.
I mean, I should be able to. Hopefully, I'm able to completely interrupt you and start something new.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, well,
I'm working on it.
We'll do a little bit of This Week in History then, if you guys want to learn. Go to sleep for most of you guys. But whatever. Exactly. That is what I'm going for here. Let's see, 27 years ago, February 8th, 1994, in a fit of road rage, Oscar-winning actor Jack Nicholson jumps out of his car at a stoplight in North Hollywood and runs up to a Mercedes-Benz at the line and starts beating the shit out of it with a golf club that he pulled out of the trunk of his car. Nicholson reported later that one Robert Blank, who was driving the Mercedes-Benz in question, allegedly cut him off while they were driving in traffic. Nicholson then jumped out of his car, grabbed a 2-iron from his golf club bag, and then proceeded to smash in his windshield and then beat in the roof of his vehicle. The charges wound up being dropped after Nicholson apologized to Blank, and they reached an undisclosed settlement, which, of course, included a fucking fat check for about $500,000. In a 2007 interview with Golf Digest, Nicholson said that he goes, "I was on my way to the golf course, and in the midst of the madness, I somehow knew what I was doing because I reached into my trunk and specifically selected a club that I never use on the golf course, which is my 2-iron. So, and that's not the first time he had made that's not the last time or only time that he had made the news for his volatile personality. He's been threatened on multiple occasions to get ejected from the Lakers games because he sits courtside and he's an avid fan. So like he's often, well, at least back in the early 2000s, would oftentimes get in arguments with the refs for calls that he felt they were unfair and shit like that. So like he was oftentimes threatened to be ejected from the stadium. Let's see. 56 years ago, this day in music history, 1965, the Supremes released their hit "Stop in the Name of Love." Before you break my heart,
stop in the name of love, like that.
Yep. That is it. Also, this day in music history, singer Chris Brown scores his top hit when singer Rihanna cancels her appearance at the Grammys in 2009 after he beat the shit out of her after they attended a prior Grammy event earlier that week. The fight was reportedly over. There was an ex-lover that Chris Brown knew was going to be there, and he said that he didn't. She found some text messages, and then they got into a fist fight. So, yeah.
Oh, that's when the Chris Brown shit popped off?
That was when the Chris Brown shit popped off.
How long ago was that?
That was in 2009. I didn't do the how many years ago that is. But let's see. 196 years ago, this is a boring one, February 9th, 1825, the U.S. House of Representatives elected John Quincy Adams as President of the United States after they had an election where nobody won. Nobody got the majority of the electoral vote, so nobody fucking won. And even the ones that got the majority of the popular vote, the Senate decided, or the representatives were like, no, we're just going to elect this guy instead. So... that was the presidential election of 1824. So, and then 36 years ago in music history, February 9th, 1985, Madonna started a 3-week run at number 1 on the U.S. album chart with "Like a Virgin," her album "Like a Virgin," which hit number 3 on the UK chart.
Touched for the very first time.
Yep.
Can we just do that?
Just do karaoke.
Well, no, just say something so I can sing like one line.
Yeah.
Like a virgin.
Hey!
Something heartbeat next to
hey,
her heart. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, something like that.
Rue, what's the word?
No, he's out.
I have no idea.
I made it through the wilderness. Something like that,
Just
right?
to make it through.
Right.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
something you. Yeah, see, it just works. It just works. Yep. This one's interesting. It's a history of the Mormons. 175 years ago, February 10th, 1846. Their leader having recently been assassinated and their homes under attack, the Mormons began their mass exodus on a long westward migration that eventually landed them in Salt Lake City, Utah. Well, at that time, it was an unsettled location. It was still the Wild West. Technically, it was. I believe it was run by Mexico. I didn't know that it was just some random fucking religion that was founded by a guy named Joseph Smith, and he was just claiming to be a modern day prophet of God, and he just founded a church Church of Jesus Christ of the Latter-day Saints in New York in 1830. And he just kind of made this up to be like, yeah, no, we could just go ahead and just have like 18 wives. It's cool. It's all good. The polygamy. But because of these beliefs that they, especially in those times, they weren't accepted no matter where they went, because they had 2 prior settlements. One was actually in Missouri, right outside of Kansas City in Independence, Missouri. And they got run out of there. And then, let's see, they wound up moving to Illinois, which is in the middle of fucking nowhere, Illinois. Let's see, where is the fucking town? Lost my place. Anyway, they wound up settling at Nauvoo. Nauvoo? I don't know how to pronounce that, Illinois. But they were run out of there after anti-Mormon mobs, murdered Smith and his brother, and then started burning down all their homes. And it was like, yeah, we're going to kill the rest of you too, because we fucking hate you and everything that you believe in. So they wound up doing a long journey over to which led them to Utah, which he had no idea which way they were going. He was just going to go west to where, it was a wild territory, so that way they can have their solace and, fucking as many people as they want.
Don't do that.
Yeah, right. Well, it took them, let's see, they began their journey in 1846, and, it took them a year to get there, and they'd had a couple camps on the way. But I mean, by the time of his passing in 1877, I mean, there was over 100,000 people that had settled in that town, and most of them were Mormons. So, I mean, it worked, I guess. So
that's where Attack of the Ninjas was.
That is where Attack of the Ninjas was, the first one. And the Mormons still have a tight grip out there.
Mormons.
Fuck, I didn't do the how many years ago, but February 10th, 1978, music history, Van Halen released their self-titled debut studio album, which peaked at number 19 on the Billboard Top 200, and the album went on to sell more than 10 million copies in the U.S. Van Halen released their
which one?
The self-titled.
Is that with the who's that with?
That's the original group. It's not Sammy Hagar, it's the other one.
The other guy.
Yeah. I can't remember.
Lee Roth.
David Lee Roth.
David Lee Roth.
But yeah, that's the one.
Was it, or was it somebody else?
No, I think David Lee Roth was the first one. Because purists, they don't like Sammy Hagar, like the what is it? The Van Hagar. Guy. Van Hagar is what they call him.
They had somebody there before David Lee Roth.
I'd have to look that up.
Before they became actually like huge.
Oh, well, this is the one that they blew up on because it was their debut album, and this is the one that had their top hits like "Running with the Devil," "Ain't Talking About Love."
That was David Lee Roth.
"Jamie's Crying," "You Really Got Me." Also, it had "Eruption" on there, which is widely considered that Eddie Van Halen's 1 minute and 42-second guitar solo at the end of that song is one of the best electric guitar solos of all time. So, which I saw live when they came here in concert, and it was a spiritual experience. That shit was nuts to see live. I was like, holy fuck. Just, if you have any appreciation for, live music and shit like that, I mean, that was definitely a peak top moment in my concert going career to be able to see that. And now that he's passed, I'm very fortunate that I was able to, see that. So, and that was with David Lee Roth. That was the original lineup. And, it was one of their farewell tours and a couple of years ago. And it was a damn good fucking show. Let's see. 31 years ago, February 11th, 1990, South African civil rights activist Nelson Mandela is released from prison after 27 years. And for you conspiracy theorists out there, this is where the Mandela effect comes in, where a lot of people that lived through that time remember Nelson Mandela actually dying in prison as opposed to getting out. So, I
remember when that happened.
There's two different recollections of this event that took place. The people that lived through there. they're like, I fucking thought he died in prison. Well, no, he wound up actually getting out and released, and then he wound up becoming president of South Africa. So
that was before or after he died?
With the Mandela effect, the conspiracy, it would have been after he died.
Totally died.
Yeah. So, like, I mean, everybody, there's people that are like, he died in prison. I don't know why everything is saying that he got out, when everybody very vividly remembers that he died in prison. And that's where the Mandela effect comes in. And, it gets applied to a lot of other things. And, like, one of their main things is, like, the Bearstein Bears or the Bernstein Bears, like, how the spelling is, and just little things like Fruit Loops being spelled with 2 O's, which is weird because I know that Alex had gone down that rabbit hole and a couple years ago, and it came out that I think that they were spelled with 2 O's, but we remembered it being spelled with UI, like fruit, the regular fruit.
Yeah.
But then the Mandela effect came in that, oh no, it was always spelled with 2 O's. And if you look up images, it's like, oh, you can't find them. Now it like flipped back to where it's like fruit, like regular fruit. But it was one of those.
They were always spelled when I was a kid.
Yeah, everybody has different recollections of how it was spelled, and it's just things like that. Like, and if you try to go back and look up these things, I thought it was this way, and then it turns out, oh no, it's not. You can't look up and see, like, hey, no, this is like the Shaq Genie thing, like the Shazam or whatever. Like that was, I think it was Sinbad, but everybody remembers Shaq being in a Genie movie. That's also another big one, but yeah. So, but apparently the first 18 years of his sentence, I mean, he was in a pretty bad spot. It was in a brutal prison where, like, he only was confined to a small cell where he didn't have a bed, he didn't have plumbing. He was forced to do hard labor in a quarry. He could only write and receive 1 letter every 6 months.
Damn.
And he could only have 1 visitor a year, and that was only for 30 minutes. Yeah, so.
Better be a good visit.
Right, yeah. It's like, you better make it fucking worth it.
We'll go get one of our guests on the line real quick.
Okay, well. Let's see. 38 years ago, music history, February 11th, 1983, Weird Al Yankovic finishes up recording his debut full-length album, Weird Al Yankovic, which is a self-titled album, which was a pretty prolific career that guy had, or has. I guess he still does shit. 22 years ago, February 12th, 1999, the 5-week impeachment trial of President Bill Clinton comes to an end, with the U.S. Senate voting to acquit the president on both articles of impeachment, which would be perjury and obstruction of justice in relation to a 1.5-year-long affair that Clinton had with a 21-year-old unpaid intern named Monica Lewinsky, which started in November of 1995. And eventually the affair wound up running its course. She got transferred to a different branch in the Pentagon, and they ended their affair. But she confided in a little snitch ass called Linda Tripp, which began recording their conversations about the affair. And then when a lawsuit filed by Paula Jones was brought to the president for sexual harassment, 5 days after Lewinsky was subpoenaed to testify against this, she denied having the affair, and Linda Tripp goes, oh no, hey, I got these fucking tapes that I've been recording, and she's a fucking liar. So that little bitch snitch gotcha. So yeah, that's what happened.
Damn.
Go ahead and get your
well, Shazam showed up here today. Shazam just showowed up.
Hope he brought the SpaghettiOs.
He brought SpaghettiOs.
Fuck
and he brought us a motherfucking special guest. Surprise. Give it up for motherfucking the horror.
Oh,
Hey, what up?
the horror.
That's not actually your name, but I'm calling you by your band name.
You are the horror.
First,
Yeah, that's me.
first name O, last name Horror, middle name The.
Yep.
That's how I was born, man.
I didn't know you could get an exclamation point on your birth certificate, but hey, we live in crazy times.
That's true.
Yep.
That's
The
true.
craziest, man.
But yeah, man, we got Mr.
Yeah, by the way, it was Kazam and Shazam were 2 different.
Oh shit.
Ah.
Mr. Hell House. Is it Hell House?
Yep.
Hell House. Mr. Hell House.
Hell.
Jonathan Hell House from Oh the Horror live right here on Replicon Radio, man. What's up, brother?
Thanks.
How are you? Thank you for coming through and saving us here last minute.
Hey, man, no problem, man. Shit happens.
We had a cancellation and we were kind of freaking out. And lucky for us, we have awesome people that listen to the show, and there he is in the chat room. I'm like, holy fuck.
Coming in clutch.
Let's fucking talk to the homies. The fucking,
Sounds
you guys
like
are
Brian.
like pop stars now. What's
Right.
going on?
You guys hit the fucking come up.
Holy
Yeah, I
shit.
don't know what happened, man. It just kind of, it just happened.
Fucking dope. So the last time we talked, you actually, you guys came on the Daily Dino show. You were our first ever, or one of our first ever guests on that show, which we don't really have guests on, to talk about the release of the album on Magic Ninja Entertainment. So congratulations again on all that.
Hey, man, thank you. We've been grinding and getting the work in, and it's all paying off.
It's dope, man. Yeah, for sure. It's definitely, it's exciting for me as a fan and a friend. I'm gonna call you a friend because I love you guys to watch it. Like I said, we had you guys on years ago from the backseat of your car.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Like, literally, we had no idea any of this was happening for us in the near future at all. So,
It's so
you
dope.
guys were first, man.
You never forget your first. Hell yeah.
True.
So tell me about this. I want to talk about the live stream for sure, but tell me about Tears of Gold, man. Like this thing's crazy. This song has legs of its own. It's going all over the place. Like where did this come about? And like everyone's talking about it. Like people that are fans, people that aren't fans, everyone's talking about this track, how it's so different, and like how did this whole thing come about for you?
Honestly, Jeremy saw it on like America's Got Talent or something. Some girl covered it, and then he was just feeling it for us, like just as like a BS cover. Like originally, we were just covering it. We were gonna throw it on YouTube or whatever, do like a little video for it, and then George and them got a hold of it, and they were like, "No, man, this is gonna be the thing." And it just like blossomed from there, because like we weren't expecting to do anything with it other than slap it out there and be like, ta-da, we made this, and then moving on. Like,
That's crazy. So I know
but like it's become a flagship thing for us now, looks like. So
yeah, it's definitely, I mean, obviously it's a different a different sound than what we were introduced with Halloween 365, but obviously people are loving it. Is it something that you guys were planning, like maybe not that cover, but like the more singing, the more if you will, the emo-esque over the like rap metal? Or is there, can we just expect all different sides of all the horror?
oh, you can very much expect that. That's always been the plan pretty much since we started working, like ever since like Halloween 365 hit. We were just like, cool, we're just gonna be constantly mashing up stuff and then just putting square pegs in round holes and see how it goes, kind of shit. And so yeah, we were planning on doing the singing stuff for sure. I mean, like, you guys can probably expect some reggae or something in the future. Like, we're willing to put our hands in every cookie jar just to see how it goes.
That's dope. Well, I remember like just talking to you guys, even the last time we talked, you actually, I mean, you said all those things then, and like, maybe we even put out a damn country album or whatever, like, but now it's actually like, I mean, it's one thing when people say, yeah, we'll do all these, but now we're actually like, it's all coming to light, and like people are just blown away by it. It's
Yeah,
cool to
like,
see
I
it,
know
man.
a lot of people thought we were blowing smoke, but no, there's a bunch of bullshit coming.
There's a bunch of bullshit coming. Hell yeah. That's what's up. So yeah, it's I know you guys were you guys do your live, what's it called, the live scream?
Yeah.
Your weekly little show, and you guys were sampling some other tunes that you guys are working on that were similar in style to that, almost, what's Grady on the piano, and just doing covers and lots of stuff that's going to be like exclusive to TikTok and things like that.
Yeah, we got like a bunch of like exclusive, like 1.5 minute ish covers coming. Like, literally, you guys will be getting like a brand new TikTok cover probably weekly coming up.
Damn, you guys better fucking what do you do on TikTok? Subscribe or follow? How does that work?
Yeah, I don't know how it works yet.
You follow.
Follow.
Yeah.
I don't know. Rue, you better follow them. I don't have a TikTok. Big Rue's got one.
I'll follow. What's your name on there?
I believe it's the Horror Squad, just like it is on everything else.
All right. I'll go do it right now.
He doesn't even know.
Yeah, no, this is Grady. Grady's in charge of the TikToks.
The other guy just took over as the leader of the band. I think that's what just happened. But yeah, man, it's so you guys are getting crazy play off of this. Like Octane picked you up. Wasn't Alternative Press doing an article on the single? Like, tell me about the response to this track, man. Like, it's crazy.
It's just huge. Everyone's just really digging it, and I wasn't sure if it was going to go over well at all, but I'm glad it is.
He was like, we're like a juggalo metal band. What the fuck's going on here?
Yeah, I don't know, man, because we thought, like, I mean, we were always going to mash in stuff, but it was going to be a lot smaller here and there. But now that we're like, we see that we're in a position to where we can pretty much just put out whatever the hell we want, and people will find something that they like. Absolutely. So we're happy that we're able to just be mad scientists all the time.
Fuck yeah. No, that's awesome, man. I'm glad it happened, and I'm glad it happened early on. I mean, I guess not necessarily early on. You guys have been doing it for a long time, but it's like, you know, once the M&E thing happened, it was kind of like a restart, a refresh. A lot of people were introduced.
New Game Plus.
Yeah. So like early on in the new game.
Yep.
But yeah, so that way you're not, you know what I mean? Like you're not worried about trying these new avenues and doing these. Like essentially all three, you guys are your own bands in your own rights, and you guys all make, you know, different styles and different, and it's dope that it's already you're already welcomed into different lanes like that.
Yeah.
So this Friday, the Horror streaming live for the famfridays.com. We just witnessed the Blaze Your Dead Homie show, which was super dope. You guys got a big thing going on. I don't know why this flyer hasn't been out that much, but there's like 6 like opening acts for this event.
Yeah, we went big. We made it complicated. We wanted to make sure that it was like a big thing for us. We wanted everyone that's playing with us is like relatively within our local scene. It's a bunch of homies that we've worked with or met in the scene. So it's like, did you see the show last night?
No. What show last night?
The live stream last night.
Oh, some of it, yeah.
Okay, I was like, yeah, we played one music video from every artist playing.
Oh shit!
And it's like it's also a mix mash of artists too. So we got like a Harlequin Rose. She's like a more like pop style music, and then we've got Common Grounds, and they're like a pop punk band. We got our homie Dejan, who's just like straight like radio rap kind of feel to it. Then we got our homies in 2HK, Blood Oath Ritual, and America's Most Haunted tearing it up with us too. It's gonna be sick.
Hell yeah! Yeah, I got the flyer up on the screen. I'm not gonna. I was hyped. Like I'm hyped for the whole month with the For the Fam Fridays thing, and like the Blaze thing. My biggest thing with the Blazes show was it's short. It was just done. It happened and it was over. I'm like, what the hell, man? And then I saw
I wanted to make sure
flyer.
that
I'm like,
didn't happen for us.
I'm like, hell yeah! I don't know who any of these people are, which normally if I go to a show at home, I'm not that happy about that. But this, I'm like, I get to learn about 6 new artists. Hopefully, at least 1 or 2 of them's dope, if not all of them. Like that, I'm hyped for that because I like seeing new shit. So I love it. I'm pumped for it, man.
Yeah, it's like we put a bunch of work into it, so hopefully everybody digs it. Super Devil's gonna be there as always.
Goddamn fucking
it's gonna be dope.
Super Devil. Now, are you guys doing? I think the idea is that you're doing the whole record.
Yeah, we're doing the whole record front to back. We did it in a live studio with a live drummer. It's gonna be a first for a lot of people to see the Horror with a live drummer.
Oh shit! They got the drummer up in there. That's what's up. Now, are you just doing the record, or is there more? Like, can people? This obviously we're talking about the hot new single. Is that performed during this set, or you got to tune in to find out?
It is not actually, but it's the whole record front to back from Kill 'Em All to Halloween 365.
There you go. Well, hell yeah. Either way, that's super fresh. I think tickets are like insanely cheap, like $6 or something.
Yeah, they're like $6 or $8. They're nothing crazy.
Yeah. Or you should have just bought the whole thing like I did, $35. You can probably still buy it and get all the 3 remaining streams. Get that.
I'm surprised a lot of people didn't do that. A lot of people just bought single tickets from what I've seen.
Silly people. You silly people. But yeah, For the Fam, it's the number 4. The Fam Fridays. You can get tickets and insanely dope merchandise. That fucking hoodie is sick as hell.
Yeah, I love it.
It's hella dope, man. Did you guys design any of that shit, or did someone just say, what about this? And you're
Mike,
like, yes!
Mike Winiger did all that shit for us.
Hell yeah.
He hooked it up.
Fuck yeah, man. That shit's super dope. Don't miss out. Some of the Blaze shit sold out once the show started. People are like, I'm going to wait. And then some of it sold out. So don't sleep. Pick up the merch packs. Make sure you guys tune in to the show. It goes down Friday. Obviously, your shit's going to be way longer than Blaze. Like, do you know, like, is this like a long, I don't know, do you know the runtime on this event, or?
I know our set alone is about 50 minutes. And then everyone else is you're looking at about 20 to 30-ish minutes per artist.
Dope. So you got a couple hour event here for fucking $8.
Yeah. It's sick, man.
I'm pumped, man. I'm excited. So what's next, man? What's going on? Obviously we're still celebrating Halloween 365 days a year. We're doing a live stream. You got the hot new single. You got the TikTok. Are you guys just gonna? I know you guys are always working. So, is there anything that you can talk about that we can expect soon, music wise?
As far as I know, there's a brand new album coming out this summer. I don't have a name for it yet that we're allowed to talk about. But we got a bunch of cool features on there.
Oh shit.
Or at least one feature that I know is for sure on this one. I don't know who's going where, but I was like, we got 2 records done in the can.
Fuck yeah. And one's definitely going to be coming out this summer, so that's exciting. That's dope. And it's such good timing with Twisted. Twisted's going to be dropping their brand new rock album. Why else in the world would you not have a rock band on your label drop an album at the same time? Hopefully touring's back by then. That's a combination right there, huh?
I hope so, because we didn't even get to tour Halloween 365 at all. We got to have a second album, if not a third album out by the time we get to hit the road.
Fucking crazy. By that time, you guys are going to be playing pop arenas, and the Juggalos are going to be outside in the alley listening.
You have to pay them extreme amphitheater prices, man.
That's right. You guys are going to be up there fucking crying tears of gold and whatnot. And
yeah, man, it's crazy. I can't believe how much people are actually digging that track.
It's so good, man. It really is. And I'm from what my understanding, anyone that's even closely related to this scene had never heard that. Like, nobody even knew it was a cover at first until you guys said it was a cover. You know what I mean? Like,
George and Mike didn't even know it was a cover.
Damn. Yeah. It's on
like 20 radio stations now. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's dope, man. It's so good. Hopefully the I can't remember the name. The British, isn't she like a British pop star or something?
Yeah, she's like a UK. Or no, she's Canadian. She's Canadian. Canadian.
That's what's up, man. Yeah. So I guess really the only other thing I guess my question would be is like, so with that style of music, and then you got the style of music we know you guys for, with these records already being finished and stuff, is there like a, I don't know, is there a different sound can we expect, or is it just going to be all over the place? Like, are we going to get metal and rap and pop and everything all on one record, or is there going to be like, this is the Horror metal project, and this is the Horror emo project, and this is the Horror this project, or like, you haven't thought?
Let's see. Like, you're definitely still gonna get like the Horror sounding records, I guess. If you're using Halloween 365 as a base plate, you're always gonna get that. But then you're gonna get the additives. So like the record that we just wrapped that's coming out this summer is a lot. It's about 60%, I'd say, more in the vein of Tears of Gold or pop punky, in that realm, and then the rest of it is your trap metal weirdness from us.
Hell yeah, man. All kinds of fucking freshness. Who cannot like it, right? Everybody wins in this situation.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, you get a little, like, even if you hate the whole the record as a whole, there's at least 4 songs on there that you're gonna be happy about.
Right. And if you don't like that, you just follow him on TikTok, and you'll get a bunch of different sounds and styles. And yeah, like just that. Like I tuned in for a little bit, like I said, and I heard the piano mix. I'll have to go rewatch it because I want to see the other bands. But like stuff like that's. Especially for people that, I mean, I would say most people, like M&E and people that, found out about you recently, they don't know, the only thing they know you guys as is Halloween 365, and then you got, dude doing a piano cover of fucking, I can't remember that Christina Perry song or whatever, like, who is this? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's so
Don't get comfortable, man. Don't get comfortable, because we coming out of left field at all times.
I love it. I didn't even know dude could sing. I'm like, all of a sudden.
Oh, Grady kills it. Grady's great.
Yeah, man. It's awesome, man. I love seeing it. I love seeing the response. Like people, I've literally seen like other people that do like YouTube and stuff that like trashed you guys before, and then they're like, "Oh my god, what is this? This shit's so fucking good." And it's dope to see people like turning around just because they're finally getting it, and like your talent is being respected over there, man.
Yeah, it's crazy because we've been dropping singles and not even singles, but just new music videos from Halloween 365 as the years gone on, and everyone is just like, "Oh, you guys should have been doing more stuff like this," or they're like, "Oh, see, I told you should be doing this," and I'm like, "This is on the same record that's been out the whole time. What are you talking about?"
Right.
So a lot of people are just listening to one song and just pushing us away, and then they hear one song that's on the same record later on, and they're like, "Oh, this band's actually not that bad." And I'm like, you would have known that if you gave it more than a one-shot song listen and then moved on with your day.
You jerk. What a bunch of jerks. Just a bunch of jerks. But that's awesome, man. I love it. And I think, obviously it's only the beginning. This freaking Tears of Gold is going to... This is going to take you places you guys never expected to go, I think, just off of this one unexpected single. Like, it's crazy how quick it's moving. And plus, with the M&E factory learning how to do radio over there now, with Twisted tearing up the freaking rock charts and shit, like, it was almost like perfect timing for you guys to come out with that shit, man. And it's...
Yeah, I was like, we came in, George picked us up at the right time, we met everybody at the right time. It's all fallen into place.
Fuck yeah, man. Well, congratulations on all the success so far and the more to come. As I said, it's only the beginning for Tears of Gold. New album this summer. I'm pumped. I can't wait for it. Hopefully the world reopens. And this Friday, Oh the Horror Halloween 365 special featuring Harlequin Rose, Common Grounds, America's Most Haunted, Dejan, 2HK, and Blood Oath Ritual. Going down. You get tickets for like $8 for thefamfridays.com. Pick up some merch while you're at it. Pick up the other merch at mnestore.com. And follow them at Oh the Horror Squad. You guys are going to make me fucking sign up for TikTok just so I can hear their little songs. Squad!
That's the plan.
I don't want TikTok. I'm not 12.
I just followed y'all.
I'm
man, TikTok is the future, man. TikTok decides what albums go platinum these days, man. You got to get on it.
I may or may not be sending y'all random shit.
I know. I was playing that track earlier that got famous off of TikTok. I didn't even know it till later.
Yeah.
What's that guy's name?
I don't know. I'd have to look it
up.
up.
The guy who remixed the Papa Roach song, which is so...
Oh, Jarris Johnson? Yes. That dude's killer.
So sick. I didn't know. I just heard the track. I was like, this is so good. And then
he did the music video with him and everything. Yeah. That shit was dope.
It's so good. I was literally talking about it before the show. I was like, dude, it's so dope. Like, he's a little kid watching the video, and then now he's like there, and they're all in the fucking light up squares together and shit. I'm like, oh, it's so dope. It's so cool to see, man. So there, that's a good question. So I don't have to talk to you anymore. No, I love you. I'm kidding. But if you were to be able to do something like that, if you were that kid watching Papa Roach cut my life into pieces as a child and grew up to make the remix and be in the video with him, what would be your fantasy? I was watching it as a child and now I'm remaking it with that artist's opportunity.
Let's see, at this date and time, probably Ronnie Radke. That dude's pretty much the reason I started my first band. I wanted to be him. I wanted to be a rock star like that guy, and that would be the one. I'd quit after that. They're like, hey man, you're gonna do this song with Ronnie, and you're gonna go on tour with him, and I'd be like, cool, I quit after that. There's nowhere up from there. Like,
don't quit after that. I think that's
or Kiss. I would love to do something with Kiss and just be crazy. Like,
I was gonna say, I think Radkey is probably pretty achievable.
Yeah, it probably
Kiss
is.
might
Probably
be-
relatively achievable.
Kiss could be. I mean, everything's achievable, but I mean, Kiss would probably be really hard. But Radkey, just tell him he can beat up your girlfriend or something. And
Yeah. There you go.
I'm kidding. I honestly just learned about that guy recently. To be like, I heard of the band before, but I didn't really listen to him, and I never heard of him until he showed up in a suggested feed and was rapping about juggalos, and I was like, who is this guy? This is actually dope.
Yeah, I've been listening to him since his first project, which was Escape the Fate, and then he went to prison, and he got out, and he did like a rap album and some rap songs, and then he got Falling in Reverse together, and now they're just skyrocketing now.
Yeah. See, like, I'd heard of the bands. Obviously, I know Falling Reverse, and I knew the other one, but I just never paid attention. And the rap album is what showed up, and I was like, who is this guy rapping? He's like, some shit like, I'm not something about, I don't know. He said something about juggalos, and I was like, what is this? Who's rapping about juggalos? And I've never heard it. But yeah, it's dope. Fuck yeah. Well, let's you should do that. You should remake that song with him. No, don't do that. Hell yeah, man. Well, that's what's up. I don't know. You got any? I appreciate you like coming through and just popping in and hanging out with us, all surprised like.
Hey, no problem, man. Anytime, man. Just hit me up. You guys got a drop? Let me know. I'll be in.
Hell yeah, brother. Any other last words or shout outs or mentions, or tell people about your show, how they can watch that stuff, and when's that go down?
You talking about the live stream?
Yeah.
The live stream we do on Sundays at 6:20 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We just wrapped season 2. We'll be back in about 2 to 3 weeks. So keep your eye out in March, and maybe we'll flip the script and we'll have you guys on and we'll interview you guys instead.
That'd be fun. Yeah, you were saying it the other night, and I was like, I'm in my car right now. It's a good time.
We'll get you guys in on a StreamYard. We use StreamYard, and we'll get you guys in, and we'll talk about how you guys got Replicon going and shit, man. It'll be dope.
Yeah, we could probably do something. That'd be fun. Nobody ever asked us to be on their show.
Nobody ever asked how Replicon is.
Right? That fucking meme. Everyone fucking shit. It's so stupid. Like, I know what you're talking about. It's so dumb. What is it? It's like fucking, isn't there like a Michael Myers or some shit? Like, there's some meme for that?
I think it was Jason. I think it's Jason.
Oh, fucking shit. Hell yeah, man. Jonathan motherfucking Hellhouse in the house. Oh, the horror. Hell yeah, brother. Well, we appreciate you taking the time to hang out with us.
No problem, man. Thanks for having me.
Hell yeah, brother. Absolutely. And hopefully you'll see us on the live stream someday in the future, man. And tune into the show this Friday.
Will do.
All right, brother. Well, much love. Thanks for taking the time to hang out with us, man.
No problem. Thank
talk
you.
To you soon, bro.
All right, peace out, man.
Peace. Hell yeah. Shout out to motherfucking the horror.
Oh, the horror.
I'm gonna take another quick break here.
Yes, we.
And damn it, I had something else pulled up. We're gonna have another special guest.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah.
We're just lining them up, knocking them down.
All right. Should we? No. I'll hit them up off air. Yeah, we got time. Hey, tell everybody what's about to happen to their stream. Somebody.
Well, we're gonna have to end it on YouTube, and we're gonna have to come back with another stream. It's not like we want to. It's just how YouTube is right now. So, yeah, we can't play music on there. So you're gonna have to go over to repliconradio.com to check out the music that we're about to play for y'all. And right. If not, just wait for the next stream to pop up.
We'll be back.
And
with another stream and another guest.
So it's a good reason to hit the subscribe button and the bell, because then you'll be notified and will pop up in your fucking feed, man.